Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
Nova.
Chrissy Swan, Sam Pang and Jonathan Brown.
Chrissy's Celebrity Stuff.
I think we can file this under none of our business, but Tristan Thompson has been seen holding hands with a mystery woman in Greece. Gosh, he's there too. Seems like everyone's in Italy and Greece.
Damn it.
Living their best lives. And the reason this is news is he's about to become a father again via surrogate with his ex-girlfriend, Khloe Kardashian. Which is a sentence that really wouldn't make any sense unless it was in the context of the Kardashians, am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
So he, the baby, so they've already got a baby. They conceived a second baby in November with a surrogate. Then he had another cheating scandal, and now it looks as if he's moved on with another woman.
Would he be best described as prolific?
Yes.
When it comes to the sort of, the adultery scene?
Yes.
He's a rabbit.
Look, I think they must have an arrangement, and I think, this is my theory, is that they've had a mature discussion, and she said, listen, you and I are never going to work, but I would like a second baby, and I'd like the second baby to have the same parents as the first baby, so what do you think? And he's gone, sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's happened.
That feels healthy-ish, son.
I agree, and I feel like she hasn't really commented on stuff. I don't think that she's heartbroken. She's a grown woman.
Right on.
Just moved on.
Yeah.
Nova.
Chrissy Swan, Sam Pang and Jonathan Brown.
Chrissy's Celebrity Stuff.
Guys, I'm here in Sydney filming The Masked Singer, and we had an epic episode last night. I can't wait for you to see it. But is there a greater love that a person can have for another person? Ben Latimer, our boss, just brought me in a fresh triple shot flat white.
What a mad dog.
What a man. I love you, Ben. Let's move on to Steven Spielberg. Are we all Steven Spielberg fans?
Come on.
Who isn't?
Who isn't? He's 75 now.
Oh.
Which surprised me.
Really?
But he stepped behind the camera to direct his first music video. He's never done a music video before. He's been too busy with, epic Academy Award-winning films. But he's popped his video cherry with none other than Marcus Mumford from Mumford & Sons, who recently went solo. Oh. The new track is called Cannibal. I'm going to play it for you in a second. But there's a gorgeous photograph online with Kate Capshaw, Stephen's wife, pushing him in an office chair while he holds a camera. It looks all very hands-on DIY.
Kate Capshaw, if you're wondering, by the way, the love interest in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Ah, very good, Sam.
Thank you.
Is
That's interesting.
MTV still a thing over there? Chris, is it still a thing in America? The
What?
MTV music videos? Is that still a thing, like a big thing?
Music
I think
videos.
so, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Here's what the song sounds like.
You took the first slice of me and you ate it raw. Ripped that in with your teeth and your lips like a cannibal. You f***ing animal.
Oh, God.
By the way, you want to get going. I like when he's out the front of Mumford & Sons and he looks like he's running. It sounds like he's running. That's a slow...
Cannibal. Who's the song about? Do we know? Do you have any idea?
No,
Army Hammer?
That sounds straight in to me.
Snap, Sam.
Oh, it's going to happen.
What's wrong with you people?
Nova.
Chrissy Swan, Sam Pang and Jonathan Brown.
Chrissy's Celebrity Stuff.
I interrupt this usually inane segment to bring you musical royalty. Do we have an opener for her? No, why would we? It's Mel B, everybody!
Oh, my God. Good morning, Chrissy. I've seen you in a few hours.
I know. Welcome to the show, my angel. Now, we can't give away too much, and I was saying to you last night, I always find it so hard to interview people that I'm working with, particularly under the secrecy that we are with The Masked Singer.
I know. It's a lot. So we can't talk about that, but we can talk about everything else. But that's going to be difficult. All we want to do is talk about that.
I know, particularly the episode that we recorded last night. It blew
It was
out.
massive.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, shockingly massive. Like
blew
double
our
whammy.
minds. It blew our minds. And I know that it's annoying when people talk about things that they can't talk about, but oh my God, guys, you're just going to lose your mind.
Mel, what's Hughesy like in person? What's he like to deal with? Because we love him here, we love him, but he's a different sort of a character. What was your first interaction with your scene, the great Dave Hughes?
Oh, I think he's brilliant. You know, he's just what you see is what you get, and he's a bit confused half the time, but he's so adorable, so funny, and so loving. You know, he's a bit off and he's a bit odd, just like I am. So, I mean, we connected the moment we kind of started speaking to each other. I love him. He's fabulous.
Mel, I know we can't give away anything. You know, it's cloaked in secrecy. But can I ask you how many, how many masks have come off? Is it 6? Is it 8? Is it 10? Am I allowed to ask that so far?
The 9 episodes so far.
Yep.
So I'm thinking from my memories, which it's so confusing doing the show because you think you've seen or you know what's going on, and then you goes back to episode 1. So we've done 9 episodes. So I'm guessing it's about 6 or 7 that we've seen so far.
Okay.
But to be honest, it's so intense and you're so in it in the moment, you forget what you've done the last episode.
Yeah,
So
Mel.
it's all about this.
Mel, for those 6 or 7 masks that have come off, how many times have you had to pretend that you knew who they were?
Not many times because I've got a dossier, so I because I've been here for I used to live here for 3 years, and I've met people from all around the world, and I absolutely love Australia. And I've got good guidances. You know, I've got Chrissy who knows everything about everyone. I've got Abby who's the social media, social network goddess. Then I've got Hughes who gets everything wrong, so you don't want to go down that lane. So I've got good support and good guidance.
Melby, I know, Masked Singer, we cannot wait for this, but we've got a damn Spice Girl on the phone, so I want to ask a Spice Girl question. What is your favourite song to perform live?
Oh, boring question. But we wrote all the Spice Girls songs, so it's really hard for me to choose one song.
Okay.
I love to perform all of the songs.
Okay, let's spice it up a bit. You guys took over the world before camera phones. If there was camera phones, would they have caught some rowdy shit?
Yeah.
Who was the loose cannon of that team that would be caught?
Well, it's 5 girls touring the world, the same age, we all had the same drive, the same ambition, and we were together as a group, so you can only imagine.
Mel, you've got 3 daughters. Is there one in particular that you look at and you go, oh dear, history's going to repeat itself here?
Well, I think they're all pretty kind of similar to me, but also very, very different. You know, as a woman, we all have many different personalities to us. So I just think, they're all really honest and really kind, but they're also very different, but very morally correct and honest.
Yep, like their mama. Like their mum, absolutely.
John.
Now, Mel, you've been a contestant on The Masked Singer as well. What's harder or what's more enjoyable, being a contestant under the cloak and dagger of the mask, or being a judge?
You know what? Being a judge is so stressful. It really is stressful because you don't really know what's going on. You do because you know the whole show and the concept and the format, but trying to figure it out and trying not to kind of really kick yourself or really applaud yourself or get really frustrated and using a few of the F-bombs is really hard not to do because it's a roller coaster ride. Literally.
Mel, one more from me. Who is the most famous fan of the Spice Girls that you are aware of?
I don't know because I'm not that up my own backside.
Good answer.
Fair enough.
Hey, what's the worst car you've ever owned, Mel B?
The worst car?
Yeah, like before you were a Spice Girl.
I'm not really a car person. I never have been.
Yeah.
I did have a Citroen ZX, but I mean, as long as it gets you from A to B, who cares what it is?
Exactly.
Right on, Mel B.
This is what you got to know about Mel B. She has achieved more than anyone ever, really, that's ever been on this show. And she's the most down-to-earth, smart, funny woman. And it's just been a joy filming with you. And you are, can I tell you, Mel is spot on. Like, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Lindsay Lohan truly had no idea. As a fan of the show, I was like, how is this going to work? Mel plays it and knows everyone because she's been doing the rounds of media here in Australia. She knows everybody. She is playing this game. Don't you worry.
We can't wait to watch you guys have a good old time on The Masked Singer, Mel B. It's been a real honour. Thanks for coming on our little show.
Oh, thank you. Pleasure.
Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, unless it's a weekend.
Hit over 100.